You know, the fact, like when Jeff and I talked earlier, I said, you know, it's funny because everything that goes on today, it's all very Hollywood. You know, the cooking industry has really become like a Hollywood scene, and everybody knows that with the Food Network, and everybody's, you know, now anybody, you know, somebody's babysitter that cooked for them now is gonna win Chopped, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, so when we had talked before, I had said, you know, hey, you know how it is here, and the reality of things is, you know, I don't get up in the morning and go down to the French place and, you know, get some baguette with jam and have my latte, and then I go to the farmer's market and I pick out carrots and beets and things, and oh, look, this will be great for dinner tonight, you know, I'm gonna make this. You know, it's more of, I come in and I'm like, okay, who's not gonna show up today? You know, who's calling out sick? Who's gonna be late? You know, what's not gonna make it on the truck that I really need? I'm gonna get in ahi, that's this new product I'm trying out on a Friday, and Thursday it came in bad, and I call the fish guy and I say, hey, this came in bad today, I need to send it back, and I need, you know, this much more for tomorrow. And then he calls me and says, texts me in the morning at 7 o'clock and goes, oh yeah, the vendor didn't fill our order, so none of that's coming in today. And I say, well, what did you send me then? And he says, well, nothing. And I said, okay, thanks. And he says, well, I can try and get you something. And I said, well, you know what, I've already taken care of it because it's Friday and I'm gonna sell 50 pounds of tuna, you know, by 4 o'clock today. I can't deal with that. So that's more how my day goes. And I wish it was just about, you know, having the passion to create these specials and things like that. And our clientele here is very, how do you say, it's a value-oriented place, and it's a variety-oriented place, you know, and the people that are coming here, they are not expecting to come in and, you know, pay high prices for these, you know, personally sought out items that, you know, I hand pick. You know, I do hand pick everything, but that I'm going out and, you know, from this farmer or from, you know, this lamb producer or whatever, I go through the vendors and it's delivered here. I'm not, you know, out in a van doing all that. And you know, with the people that come here, it's a very high volume place. I know I said that before, but, you know, with that being the case, you can really go to the fact that it's not just, you know, it's me driving what I hope to, what I aspire to be the best, do the best job I can with what I have to work with. But there's so many factors. It's not just having, you know, good cooks. You can have, everybody, there's a mix and match of everything. You have good cooks, you have bad cooks, unfortunately. Sometimes you have whoever you can get. In Laguna, it's a very small job pool, you know, or you know, with the workforce, because it's a hard place to get in and out of. It's hard to find parking. You know, if you're talking about a guy that's making $13 an hour, and in the summertime it takes him 2 hours to get in here, park, and get to work, you know, or he has to drive 30 miles and gas is $4 a gallon. That's, you know, you got a different type of people. So here, you see the same people kind of rotating through, and I've had the same guys. I've hired guys 6 times, you know, and then they leave and then they come back, and